starting to heat up, so let's cool down and talk about the Jeep Wrangler Altitude and High Altitude packages. If you haven't already, you have to subscribe to our YouTube page. We give away a $250 gift card every month to one lucky subscriber. It could be you, just for subscribing. One of the most popular vehicles that we sell would have to be the Jeep Wrangler. It's so popular, in fact, it has its own fan base and everybody wants to be a part of it. One of the biggest questions I get is the question between the Altitude and the High Altitude package. So it's one of the best trims that you can get, considering what's nestled into it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to review, we have an Altitude and a High Altitude here, so we're going to go over some of the features, what makes them what they are, and which one I think is the best bang for your buck. Let's start off with which Wranglers you can actually get the Altitude and High Altitude package on. The Altitude is offered on the Unlimited Sport and Unlimited Sahara, while you can get the High Altitude only on the Sahara, along with the Sahara 4xe, which we'll also touch on. Let's start with the Sport at the bottom and work our way up. The Altitude is a fantastic package to add on to the Sport if you're looking for more creature comforts and a little bit more flair. Equipping your Sport with not only a Black Freedom 3-piece hardtop, the Sport Altitude includes a Mopar hardtop headliner to further insulate your Sport and help with the acoustics to make your ride quieter. You'll also pick up power windows with front one touch, power heated exterior mirrors, security alarm, and remote keyless entry. One of the things I like best about the Sport Altitude package is it actually gives you a rear window defroster and wiper in the back that typically you won't see on a Sport. That flair I was talking about though lies in the black accents. Most notably, the 18-inch gloss black wheels that we have here that come on all season Bridgestone tires, along with a gloss black grille in the front. Plus all the interior accents in black, the black trail rated badging and black instrument panel bezels. The Sahara Altitude will give you the same things, but it's also going to give you leather bucket seats as it's standard and a leather wrapped park brake handle and shifter. All right, so that's the Altitude, but what about the High Altitude? Well, the High Altitude is only offered on the Sahara and the Sahara 4xe, but the packages are essentially the same. Like the Altitude, the High Altitude shows off a gloss black grille and fully painted 20-inch aluminum wheels on BSW all-season tires. The High Altitude is all about body color, and as you can see from the 3-piece body color top, you're all about the painted unified look, which comes from the front bumper back to the back bumper that's all painted as well. Like the Sahara Altitude, there's also a leather bucket seat standard and leather wrapped steering wheel and park brake and shift knob. While the Altitude is a fantastic option as it comes with a lot of features nestled into the Altitude trim, I have to say that the High Altitude is probably the best value that you're going to get. One of the biggest reasons why, the cold weather group is already nestled into the High Altitude package, which gives you a heated steering wheel, heated front seats, and a remote start system. Another of the most popular groups, the LED lighting group, which you guessed it is part of the High Altitude trim, gives you LED fog lamps, tail lamps, and headlamps. One more group that's already part of your High Altitude package would be the safety group, which is going to give you a Park Sense rear park assist system and blind spot monitoring and cross path detection. Well, there you have it. That has been your comparison review of the Altitude and High Altitude Wrangler packages. Do you want to know a little bit more about some of our other vehicle lineups? Drop a comment below and let me know what you want to see next. And remember, nobody beats a deal from Peel.